What's up, guys? Welcome to the vlog. We're back out on the main farm again today. We're gonna go look for some antlers. Specifically, I'm looking for the other side to this guy. If you guys didn't see last video, check that out. Did some good antler hunting, but I want to look for the other side for this. I did look around in the last video until dark almost and didn't find it, but I figured today I'll go back through and kind of cover a little more ground and maybe make a big circle around, you know, the area where I think it would be in relation to where I found this side. Never can tell, but we'll go back in there and check it out. Also, I'm going to try to look at a couple other spots today, see if I can just cover some more ground and maybe find some more antlers. Snow's still dropping, slowly but surely we're getting there, so hopefully it continues to do so, and I'm going to continue to keep after it and look for sheds. But a little bit windy, I apologize for that. It's probably getting a little windy on the mic already, but we're going to go see what we can do and find some sheds. Let's get going. Well, what I'm doing here, I'll explain it a little bit, is I'm just kind of working. In my brain, I drew a perimeter, a circle all the way around where I found that antler, and I'm giving myself a couple hundred yards each, all the way around it, and I'm kind of just really going to focus on hitting that quick tonight and see if I can maybe find a shed. Right now, I'm probably outside that circle that I wanted to be in, but this looks really open behind me. I can kind of show you, but you know, it's another south-facing slope. It's pretty steep, and then right in here are some pines and grass and stuff, so it looks like a likely spot where I'd find antlers. There are a bunch of rubs and a lot of deer tracks running through here, so I'm going to start here, and then I'm just going to work my way back towards where I found that antler, and then I'll walk through all that grass and stuff up there again. But I don't know, it makes me curious. I've found, typically when I find the match sets, I've only found a few matches, but when I do, they're usually within 100 yards or so of each other. That doesn't mean that I haven't found ones that were further. I did find one set, I think I mentioned last video, but probably, you know, 400 or 500 yards at least apart. So I don't know, I'd be curious, do you guys, when you're finding matches, do you usually find them real close together, or are you finding them, you know, quite a distance apart, or is it typical that they're, you know, within 100 yards or so? I'd be curious. I don't have enough experience yet finding match sets. So if you guys know or have experience with it, you know, leave a comment below. That'd be awesome. I'm curious to figure that out. But I'm going to keep on rolling here and walk through some of this stuff and kind of see if maybe there's some low-hanging fruit in here, and then I'm going to work back towards that. The problem right now is between me and where that antler was found, there's a lot of snow. So I don't know if I'll be able to see much in there, but I'll kind of walk through it anyways and maybe follow some of the trails and be able to pick an antler on there. But I'm going to work this over and we'll see what we can find. Abandoned that plan to look that far away. I realized that I was further away from where I found that antler than I wanted to be. It was probably more like 300 or 400 yards, and I think I'd rather stick a little bit closer tonight since I'm limited on time. But one of the things, as you can see behind me, is I'm dealing with a lot of snow in a spot where this would be prime looking as far as distance from where that antler was. This is like less than 100 yards or 100 yards or so, and it's wrapped all the way around this side hill like this, always covered with snow, or completely covered with snow, and you know, not much I can do about it. It's actually pretty deep, so I don't know, I'm going to kind of skirt the edge and work my way up and get up in the open a little bit more, and I'll just search that over one more time quick, and then if I don't find it, I'll head to the next spot that I want to check over and hit that. I'll certainly come back and look this over once the snow melts, but again, that's kind of the story of how things are going here. But we'll do the best we can and see if we can find something. Quick update, right back here is where I found the antler the last time I was in here. I've looked around a bit and I've not been able to locate the other side yet. So I think what I'm going to do is just cut my losses tonight and try to get to a new spot. I think I'm going to bounce over, hit a couple things that I haven't been able to look at before with snow, and then I might roll down into the creek bottom take a look down there. I did notice there were a bunch of tracks down there, so could be pretty good. Look like a lot of fresh tracks. So we'll go check that out as well and see if we can find something here before it gets dark. It's already 6:30, so we've got probably about an hour. So I'm gonna try to make tracks and we'll get that done. Let's see if we can find something. No antlers yet, but I found this. I wasn't even sure what it was. I kind of stocked up on it. I thought maybe it was like a grouse or something, but looks like a big beehive. Oh yeah. Huh, interesting. That's a big one too. Something must have dug it up, but that's pretty cool. I've seen a few of those this year. But no antlers yet. Still looking. I'm kind of just going through some of this stuff that's close to where that other antler was. That was right up on top there. So I'm within 100 yards or so. I'm just going to cover this quick, hop into the creek bottom. That looks like it's pretty snowy, but I was in there a little bit last time when I found that antler, and it didn't look too deep, so I'm hoping that I could still find an antler in it. And like I said, it looked pretty torn up and a lot of fresh tracks. So we'll go check that out in a second. I'm just going to finish this up, and if I don't find anything, next time I catch you guys, we'll be in that down by the creek. Well guys, we're down by the creek, and you can kind of see what it looks like. It's pretty treacherous right at the creek crossing. All this ice is still left, and you can't really tell where the creek starts. It's down there a couple feet under the ice. But it's flowing good. Maybe you can tell there. But what I was going to say is you can kind of see some of these crossings. You know, there's pretty good deer activity going through them. They've been crossing quite a bit. And there are a bunch of them that go down along here. So I'm just going to kind of work both sides. There is a little bit of bare ground on both sides of the creek. So I'm going to work through that and maybe be able to pick one out, especially a good antler. It'd probably be sticking up enough where I could see it. I don't know if it'll be productive or not, but I might as well give it a try, just to get my eyes on something new. Hopefully this stupid snow disappears soon, but I keep saying it, it's just going so slowly. It's painful, but okay, I'm going to keep rolling through here and see what we can find. Maybe find one right along the creek like last year. Unfortunately, that is going to do it for this upload. I could not find anything down in that creek bottom. Just a little bit too much snow, and you know, I don't know if there's anything in there, but looked like quite a few tracks. I'll chalk it up to snow. I sound like a broken record, but really just difficult. I mean, I'm hamstrung dealing with all this snow. So I'm not sure if I'll be out more in the next couple days. I might. There are a couple spots on the farm that I know don't have snow and I haven't been to yet. I'm kind of watching a deer in the field down there. It's quite a ways away right now, but yeah, so I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll go check out those other spots and see if I can maybe find something there. At least they're open ground. Otherwise, it might be a little while before I really head out in here again. I'm not giving up on finding the other side of that rack. I'm sure it's around somewhere, hopefully, but you know, with the amount of snow again, I'm just not 100% sure I can cover everything. So I might just wait and not mess around in there too much. But that being the case, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Sorry I could not find any antlers, but that's how it goes, and that's why we do these vlogs. You know, they're keeping it real and showing you guys what the grind is like. If you guys are new to the channel or stopping in for the first time, please subscribe. Take care. Catch you guys soon.